The beautiful thing about being a woman in STEM and STEM courses are driven towards solution. Yes, that's the beautiful thing. And you become like another god in where you see problem, where everybody's shouting there's a problem, you are
Yes.
looking for solution. And that's STEM wires you to think of solution, not the problem.
That's right.
So it's an amazing thing where you are in that position where you could always think of how to solve a problem.
Welcome to the Pioneer STEM Show, and thank you for keeping a date with us again on today's episode. It's a special series, our Women in STEM series, where we get to showcase women who, against all odds, have thrived in this field. And we take it one woman after the other, building a large community of women who have been mentored and women who can also mentor people in this field. Our woman in STEM guest today is Ijeoma Chukwu, and she is the founder of IGM Global Limited. Thank you so much, Ma, for coming. Thank you for honoring the invitation. You are beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. And thank you for accepting to be a role model. I mean, because by showing up, you're already, you've won that role model role, especially to our audience. So thank you so much for coming once more.
Thank you.
So I'll be reading out your profile now. Ijeoma Chukwu brings over 12 years of experience in GPS technology, navigational systems, and intelligent transport services. Her journey has been diverse, encompassing various domains such as marine satellite technology, robbery, kidnap tracking and rescue operations, fleet management solutions, and safety and security solutions. She specializes in deploying IoT security solutions that bridge the gap between assets, individuals, and technology, effectively connecting humans to machines. She is a computer science graduate, security expert, a superintendent officer of the Nigeria Police Force, certified ITIL professional EXIM, Netherlands, an ALA business gladiator, and most recently an MBA from Techidia Institute, Boston. Ijeoma's professional journey has seen her manage projects for renowned organizations, including a World Bank initiative in Sierra Leone, where she spearheaded the deployment of a passenger information system for public transport automation. Her expertise extends to empowering transport companies with software solutions that enable efficient vehicle tracking, fleet management, and utilization monitoring. In the realm of security technology, Ijeoma has made significant strides, launching product brands such as VetMe, Call for Help, and Spy Store. Her role involves conducting audits and designing tailored security solutions for diverse entities, including NGO organizations, communities, homes, and individuals. Ijeoma's commitment to social causes shines through her role as the founder of Daughters of Valor, an NGO dedicated to rehabilitating and sheltering survivors of abusive marriages and their children. Wow, thank you so much. That was a long read, but I'm happy that I was able to read that out. Did I? I know there's so many things because there's one you just showed me now, So thank you so much again. You have an impressive profile.
Thank you, Chuma.
And there's this one that came up now. She just won, let me even say, because I saw it, she just won Standard Chartered
Women in Tech.
Women in Tech.
Yes.
And you can see the picture on the screen. So that's a very great feat. Tell us more about yourself and the work that you do.
Okay. For me, I always say security called me.
Oh.
I was born into a home of security officers. My father was a police officer. I grew up in the barracks. So I would say security called me. And growing up, again, venturing into school, read computer science. While in school, discovered tracking. Um, I think the first time I got into university and I went to live with my brother,
Yeah.
that's the same week I was to resume
Yeah.
school, was when I saw them recover a stolen car through GPS technology. And I was
Ooh.
like, what is that? And it was just opening Google Earth and going down. I said, this is
Yeah.
where the car is. Ijeoma, call the police. And I'm like, car stolen. Yeah, inside computer. What's going on?
Oh, wow.
So that was my first recovery experience for stolen asset. And over time, Johnny, I've been in over 275 rescue operations, whether it is kidnapped people or stolen vehicle. And that's been the journey. 2 years ago, we took it upon ourselves as a company that we don't just want to recover stolen cars. We
That's
want to now
right.
go into community-based security. How do
Hmm.
we work on this kidnapping issue? How do we work on the cases like the Sullivan case, the Wen
Hmm.
College, Bisola case? How do we
Yeah.
ensure these
Most of
things
them.
don't repeat itself again? And so I've evolved, and my company keeps evolving from just being people that want to do business to make profit or to create
Yeah.
solution for machine to
Yeah.
machine
Yeah.
connection. No, we want what we do to affect the life of people, and most
That's
especially
right.
Africans and back home here in Nigeria.
That's right. Thank you so much. I mean, security called you. And well, the next question. So how did your educational qualifications get you? I know security, but tech, how did you get any educational qualification to back your quest, to solve a problem in security? So how has it helped in this field?
I'll first of all say thanks to my Introtech teacher in GS2 because
Infotech.
I burnt down the Introtech lab. Yes, I set it on fire with my first experiment I ever did, and the man didn't shout at me. Like, it was so nice. It still ensured that I got the project right. So that was one of the first encouragement I got to experimenting with things.
Wow.
Secondly, he encouraged me after doing that. I decided to go into sciences, and I got fabulous teachers that supported, even though some were
Yes.
very, very not so nice, but supported me. Then when I told my dad I wanted to read computer science, even though he insisted in medicine, you know
Yeah.
what he told me? You want to become a typist?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And I
Yeah.
insisted, and yes, it's been a foundation for the journey so far.
I mean, I really thank that Introtech teacher because
Yes.
the way he handled it, if he had handled it the other way that everybody was scolding you or maybe beating
Yes.
you, you may never love anything tech,
Yes.
even as a child. Okay, so are you happy being a woman in STEM?
Definitely. The beautiful thing about being a woman in STEM, and STEM courses are driven towards solution.
Mm,
Yes, that's a beautiful thing. And you become like another god in where you see problem, where everybody's shouting there's a problem. You are
yes,
looking for solution. And that's STEM wires you to think of solution, not the
that's
problem.
right.
So it's an amazing thing where you are in that position where you could always think of how to solve a problem, and people keep hailing you for solving that
Yeah,
problem.
thank you. Well done. How did you do it?
Yes. Yeah.
So if not STEM, which other field would you
Um,
have considered?
I think it's STEM also. It would have been agriculture,
Oh,
sincerely, and it's still STEM. I
yes.
don't think I would do anything outside STEM, sincerely.
Counting, art,
Oh
singing.
no. I wanted to be a dancer at one point in my
Mm,
life. Yes,
as a
but
passion or even take it to the next
no,
level?
as a passion, it was just the
Okay,
thing
a
when
passion.
music was raining, the
Ooh.
likes of Charlie Boy days.
Hey.
Yes. But as we grow older, I would, if
Interesting.
not what I'm doing right now, I would have said agriculture. Yes,
Okay.
but it's still STEM.
Interesting. Thank you so much. So tell us about those proud moments in
Oh,
your projects, business.
the lots of them. The
I
lots of
can
them.
imagine.
Yes, there are lots of them. Um, but this year has been very fundamental to me because there's been a lot of transition. The World Bank project, getting to be able to solve a teething problem in Africa, which is security. So the Bisola case help
Okay.
us relook at how we see transportation. So while I was invited to work on the World Bank project in Sierra Leone for transport automation, we were able to provide that same solution that we could not do here, and it worked. So that
Wow.
was an elated experience for
Whoa.
me.
Big
Yes,
shout
it came
out.
back. It
Yeah.
came back and transformed my life here,
Yes.
how I see work. And secondly was yesterday when I was recognized by Standard Chartered as one of the best women in tech in my cohort out of over 875 women that applied. And my name was called as the first for the award for the grant. I was so happy because it reaffirmed what I do in terms of tech security, that people believe in me. And so those two experiences this year actually affirmed my faith to say, Joma, keep going on, keep pushing on. And what you do will definitely impact lives in the future.
So how comfortable or how convenient are you around, the other gender, especially in the field, and vice versa?
So it's not just being a woman in STEM, but being a woman that understands, that is self-aware, is threatening sometimes to many people,
Yeah.
because people don't tend to know what they're dealing with until you begin to reflect that
Yeah.
on themselves. Someone has told me, Ijeoma, you don't know how your boldness make other people uncomfortable. Yeah. So then when you now
The
bring it to
boldness, the
the
beauty,
yes, when you now bring
the
it to the
IQ.
male folks, and it's not even bad in Nigeria. Outside Nigeria is worse. In other
Really?
African country, it is worse. And I
Whoa.
had to dump certain projects because, oh no, I'm not just going to be in this space.
Oh.
I'm not going to be in this space.
Yeah.
It's worse outside Nigeria, and Nigeria, we're getting better. The awareness is
It's
increasing, but we
increasing.
just need to keep talking about it,
That's
because
right.
a woman deserves to be in the room. If someone could do it, a woman could also do it.
Do
So
it, yes.
that's just there.
Yes, the associations, thank you so much, by the way. The associations that you belong to and that you've kept over the years, how have they been instrumental, in building your career?
Okay, amazingly, most of the association I got into
Yeah.
were business driven, but I'll
Okay.
tell you, the associations that have built me are women focused association. It's
Oh,
amazing when you see women
yes.
succeed. It's like when one woman succeeds, she brings in 10 other women.
That's right.
She inspires. I remember when I started and I used to pray, I won't say the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob. I said the God of Mrs. Oyegbami, the God of Mrs. Ajadi. If you can do it for this one, if you can do, please help me. So it's like those women. So I belong to a group called Women on Assignment.
Whoa.
Like when they talk and when you see them and they are talking on what they're doing, you just go, oh, Ijeoma, you've not started.
You haven't scratched it.
So like I love being around women that they are comfortable being powerful.
Yes.
Yes, they
That's
are
right.
comfortable being powerful, doing their thing. I love being in that space. It's very encouraging.
And you're a very
to me.
good product of that. So
Yes.
a big shout out to
Women on assignment.
On assignment.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Do you have mentors?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what role have they played?
Okay, I want to say a big shout out to a woman that picked me, that recognized the potential in me and picked me up.
And she is, drum rolls for that woman.
Hannah Oyebanjo,
Whoa.
the MD of Republicon.
Whoa.
She picked me 6 years ago.
Whoa.
Yes, and she believes in
goosebumps.
my dream, and she's just like, Ijeoma, I'm going to fund this vision. Take this 1 million, ship in your devices, and get. She became the first chairperson of my company, my first company, SpyTrack, and she, oh God have mercy, our energy.
Whoa.
Our energy is something else. Whoa. And I followed. I remember those days when she's walking and talking. I'll just stand behind her and be following her like this. So like people would just be laughing. I'm like, I need to be like this woman. So I have mentors, I have lots of them. But Anna Eban just stands out because of what she does in her professional space.
Okay,
she sits in she's in the media department like you. She's in the media space. She's in marketing. She was the former GM marketing for GlaxoSmithKline.
Okay.
So she's been in the marketing space for so long. So I love that energy. Then many other people also mentored me in the religious sector, in the business space. I have lots of male mentors as well. Yes, they challenge me to do more. My friend also, Tokpe Bukola Ojo, the MD of AutoGig, also is a multiple award winner, and he mentors me a lot. And I have mentors that are far away that I admire, like Pastor Sam Adeyemi.
Ooh, big shout out to everyone.
Yes, and Pastor Nike. So those are people I model my life after. So
Whoa.
yes. Yes.
You're doing a good job at that. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.
So when we return, we will have more questions for Ijeoma, IJM Global Resources International. Stay with us and learn. Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and our woman in STEM guest is still with us. Her name is Ijeoma Chukwu. She is the founder of IGM Global Limited. If you're just joining us, well, you can still catch up some of our chit-chat session. So let's continue, ma'am. We left off where you made mention and gave kudos to all your mentors. So how do you pay it forward?
Okay, so one of the things I did in that space,
Yeah.
though I run an NGO, but I learned
yes.
that we need
Yes.
to build more women that are successful, and not just more women. The men also need to be included. So I launched a brand recently called Succeeding with IJ,
Oh, wow.
and I have a YouTube show where I talk about success principles.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You have a YouTube show. And you were just still saying you don't. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so,
nice.
basically, people need
What did you call your YouTube show? Succeeding
yes, no,
with,
there is Succeeding with IJ, that
yeah.
is a community where I
Okay.
have lots of people. Then there
Whoa.
is the YouTube show called Success Principles with IJ.
Whoa.
Yes, where we discuss on helping people understand that succeeding doesn't just happen. It takes steps and processes. Yes. So also for the community, we curate programs, business programs. We have a business program coming up where we're talking about
Awesome.
how to be intentional about building your network, digital marketing, brand awareness, all of those kind of things that helps you position your business for greatness and to build successful future. So that's what I have learned, that with all the experience I've gathered, I've succeeded in business tremendously and have lost money in business. I have lost relationship. I have been a bad leader at one point in time, and I have grown in my journey in leadership.
I love the things I'm hearing.
I've grown in my journey in leadership. I've seen where I used to think my staff were the problem. Now I'm seeing my staff as the best resources, and my work as a leader is to build capacity. So it's now time to give back and help the upcoming ones to do better. The new business people do better. 3 days ago, we were at a program for Empower Youth by Coca-Cola, and I was opportune to sit at the panel for the NYC coppers that were pitching a business. And
yes, I saw that.
I noticed the problem with almost all the pitchers. We don't we have young people that have fabulous idea, but the business growth phase, they don't understand how to speak to the problem and grow in terms of scaling out. The money conversation, they don't understand how to speak it. So they need to be taught. And so that's I was able to speak with the team, and we now created a program for them to be able to teach them. So my paying it forward is to ensure that I am in the life of many of these stories, to be able to help them in their journey as Hannah helped me, to also help as many people as I can to become successful in their journey in business.
Thank you so much. And by the way, I must commend your voice texture. It's so soothing to the ear. I mean, see the way you're saying it so effortlessly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so what emerging trends do you see in security tech, and which one excites you the most?
Okay, it's I see a place where there will be a lot of machine to human connection. Like there will be a whole lot of machine to human connection in the future, where we have machines doing a whole lot of the things.
So nothing is missing. Nothing goes missing again, including rats and lizards and and human
machines
beings.
could just spot it that there's a rat in your house and even tell you the numbers as you are growing and give you birth to new children.
Interesting.
So there's a lot of that's going to be happening. So there's a lot of that. There is the AI is helping us. I was giving a talk recently, and I told some people the way God gave us Holy Spirit to help us, gave man wife to help them. AI is the new helper for anybody that wants to build a career and even a business. So there's a whole lot of help we're going to be getting in future from the STEM field, and I'm so happy that I am positioned to see these things,
Yes.
and my business is also positioned to leverage on these
That's
things
right.
to grow and solve more problems.
Thank you so much. Have you faced any gender-specific challenge in your field?
In my field, yes, I have.
I mean, you didn't even think about it.
It's a lot. It's as you grow in business,
Yeah.
as I have, you would see it. I have had even staff toast to you, like even want to harass you because
Oh.
you are a young lady. It's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and some of them. I've even had an interview where I'm interviewing a guy, and the guy just go, "Yes, good afternoon," like I was just, it was not here, it was in
Yeah.
the east. I could feel the pressure, like, okay, what is happening now? Like, he was still trying
Yeah.
to prove something. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. African
So
mentality.
I've had these
Yeah.
issues. I've sat down in multiple interviews. I've even sat down in when there are committees we set up in my company when we had issues of sexual abuse.
Ooh.
Yes, we set up those committees, and I will have to sit in those committees to want to pass the final judgment on the
Wow.
culprit.
Yeah.
And um I've had my
Yeah.
backlash on it because I'm a woman. I've seen it in workspace, have tried to bid for businesses that I've had to let go. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to do that. Like, I've had to also advise my girl staffs, my female staff. So now just tell them, you can do anything to get the business, but don't go this far, because your MD won't.
Yes.
So it's real.
Makes
It's
sense.
a real challenge. Then when you're a businesswoman and you're looking for investment, it's another real challenge. So these challenges are real. What I've always advised myself with any
Yes.
other woman is know where to draw the line and know when to walk away.
That's right.
Because you can't change some people's mindset.
Yeah.
It's just the society we are in. And even in the advanced society, it's still there.
That's
You
right.
can't change. Women are the most endangered species.
Ooh.
Yes. Research has shown it. We are the most endangered species. Let a woman walk from here to here, watch how many eyes will look at her.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the eyes are not looking at her because they just want to compliment her beauty. No, there are many thoughts. So you see, so it's just, you know how to protect yourself, package yourself, then know when to draw the line and walk away.
Thank you so very much. Finally, what's your advice to that young woman considering a career in STEM, knowing that there are barriers, to this field, into this field? What's your final words to them?
Okay. Before I would say, go after your dream, get it. Now I'll tell you, pursue knowledge. Pursue it with all your heart. Dream, girl, but pursue knowledge. The Bible says, by wisdom a house is built, by knowledge, by understanding is established, but by knowledge it is filled with pleasant things. Girl, if you need to make your life beautiful, pursue knowledge. Knowledge will augment that dream and help you achieve it in the quickest time possible. If not, you go hustle for a long time.
Wow.
So please pursue knowledge with all your heart. Go after it and let that dream come alive.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for coming on the show. It's been a pleasant moment with you. I mean, just chatting with you. This is still the Pioneer STEM Show. We'll be right back after this short break. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap on the Pioneer STEM Show Women in STEM series, where we continue to build community of these women who will come and showcase and tell you about their journey and their stories, as well as their challenges in these fields and how they overcame or how they are overcoming. Till next time, stay with us and learn. Bye for now.